People keep uploading their files to Google Drive and OneDrive like it's a personal vault. But the uncomfortable truth is, it's not really your vault. So here's the real question. Cryptomator. Is this free tool actually enough to make your cloud storage private, or just security theater for people trying to feel safer online? Let's find out. Right away, Cryptomator doesn't try to replace Google Drive or OneDrive. It sits on top of them. It creates an encrypted vault on your device, and anything you drop inside gets locked using client-side encryption before it ever reaches the cloud. That means Google or Microsoft only see scrambled data, not your actual files. And that detail is the entire point, because most people assume cloud storage equals privacy. In reality, these services can technically access your data under certain conditions, especially when files are not end-to-end encrypted. That's not conspiracy talk, it's just how cloud syncing systems are designed to work. Cryptomator fixes that gap by doing one thing extremely well: encrypting everything locally on your device before upload. Files are turned into unreadable chunks, folder structure is obfuscated, and even file names can be encrypted depending on settings. So even if someone gains access to your cloud account, they don't get usable data, just encrypted noise. And the best part? It doesn't force you to change your habits. You still use Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, whatever you already use. Cryptomator acts like a locked container sitting inside them. That's why it became popular among journalists, remote workers, and privacy-focused users who don't want to migrate entire ecosystems just to stay secure. But here's where things get interesting, because Cryptomator is not magic. It protects data in the cloud, but it doesn't protect your device. If your laptop is compromised or someone gets your unlock password, the encryption doesn't help much. And unlike enterprise tools, there's no centralized recovery system, which is both a feature and a risk depending on how forgetful you are. There's also performance. Encrypting and decrypting files locally adds overhead. For normal documents, you won't notice much, but for large media libraries or constant syncing workflows, you may see slower performance compared to raw cloud storage. And that leads to the real trade-off: convenience versus control. Cloud services are built for convenience, seamless syncing, previews, sharing, and recovery. Cryptomator deliberately sacrifices a bit of that smoothness to give you actual control over your privacy. So, what's the verdict? If you trust Google Drive or OneDrive completely and don't care about server-side access risks, you probably won't feel any urgency here. But if your definition of privacy includes "nobody but me should be able to read my files, not even the cloud provider," then Cryptomator is one of the simplest and most effective free tools that actually closes that gap. That's it. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe.